This is from Timmy Johnson. Walmart starting to phase out older games. Wii U, Wii, 360, PS3, and more. They are selling some for 3 cents. How will this affect collectors and the market?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to. At least from what I've seen of like the Wii and the Wii U stuff that they're selling, and I'm sure it's probably the same for the 360 and PS3 stuff. They're not getting rid of anything for super low prices that aren't games that like I don't have a bazillion of at the store. Basically, the games that I'm seeing go for this low are games that I have a ton of at the store, and the difference between paying basically nothing and paying $3 for them, they're basically at this point they're giving away overstock that is worthless. Is essentially what they are doing.
Or they're slashing it in the system so they could clear it to, I don't know what they do. I don't think they're probably going to toss some of this stuff.
Yeah,
most likely, or they're gonna wholesale it to someone to clear it out.
There's no analogy here, and I'm not saying that Tim here is making this, but I don't want people to make this analogy that it's anything like, say, what Funko Land did at the end of the NES, where you can get games for pennies. Because
this is just new stock that's older.
Right. No one knew anything about games back then, etc. This is just like one of the pictures I saw was someone with a stack of, like 6 Kirby's Epic Yarns sealed. Why do you have that many? Why do you need them? That game doesn't sell anywhere.
You're not going to be able to sell them to make a profit, really. You're going to sell them for what, $3 on eBay? Make $1 each on them? Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, $15 in 10 years. Congratulations, that was a worthwhile investment.
The only retro gaming comparison I would say is what Toys R Us did in the late 90s, early 2000s, where you still had Earthbounds potentially in the store, or copies of Star Tropics and Zoda's Revenge for like $3-4 brand new. Like that was the last shit they had of that you can get brand new. And NES Advantages they still had laying around. They were like $3. That's where I got my new one, somewhere in one of these fucking boxes. I have to open still because I'm a maniac and own way too many games. It's around there somewhere.
Sure,
it's around there. But the whole point is that that's the only comparison. So some of these games, just running through a list here, and Slick Deals had a link to some of these. Metroid Other M, Kirby's Epic Yarn. You have Sin and Punishment 2, Wario Land Shake It.
Sin and Punishment 2 is actually pretty good for that price.
Yeah, some of these Wii Party. That's something I would play for if it was cheap. On the Wii U, you have FIFA 13, Madden 13, Yoshi's Woolly World, and the Pink Yarn Yoshi Amiibo bundle. Really? That's interesting, because the Amiibos, you think that would still command something. And no, it doesn't. It really is. You can get it. Okay, you can still get it. It's cheaper than what it was. But yeah. So I think it's going to be your mileage may vary based upon what store you're at versus overall ordering it online. I think some of these deals would have to be what does your store have? What do they want to clear out? Like if your store happens to still have some Wii game sitting there, potentially in some weird section that they didn't put in the back.
So I'll take it back. I mean, Sin and Punishment 2 doesn't go for a ton, but I mean that would be a great game to get new for 3 cents. I mean, why not?
And you have PS3 games, Zone of the Enders HD collection. Oh, Pearl. You have Tiger Woods PGA Golf Tour 12, the Masters, Little League World Series, Madden NFL 12. Yeah, this is just stuff they want to throw out.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. A 5-year-old NHL game, 6-year-old NHL game, you're not selling them anywhere at this point. You're not selling them at Luna. One PlayStation Vita game, Madden NFL 13.
Oh, yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is on here because I made a jillion of those, and some 360 games like Persona 4 Arena, Zone of Enders HD collection, Pearl, Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2, etc., etc. So go to your local Walmart, see what you can find. If you wanted to play them, great. You're not going to be able to invest in these and probably make anything.
Yeah, this is, I mean, some of those games, I mean, Zone of Enders, 3 cents. Yeah. Sin and Punishment, 3 cents, go for it. But this is not going to have an impact in any long-term.
Don't hustle backwards buying new old stock of games that are still existing for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't do their work for them.